I want to remind you that God is still in the miracle working business, that God is still answering prayers. I was reading through one of my journals and I came across something, and it was something that I was praying about, and it was March the 16th of 2024. And that very thing that I was praying about, and I started thanking God for that very thing. And don't you know, I'm living in that answered prayer today. And so I stopped in to encourage you. No matter what you're going through, God sees you. No matter what you're going through, God knows you. He knows exactly who you are. He knows the desires of your heart. Continue to go out and serve your brothers and sisters. That means all of us, right? As we go out, maybe it's your job you're serving at. We're constantly serving in some capacity. Even if you're in the store and let's say that you don't work outside the home, you're serving your family when you get on the phone and encourage someone. You're serving your spouse when you're helping them throughout their day, right? You're serving others when you go to your doctor's appointments and you say a kind word to someone and you mean it. That's service as well, encouraging someone else. I want to encourage you, regardless of what things look like in your atmosphere and your surroundings right now, God is still in control. He's still working miracles, regardless of what the economy looks like. Don't you know God has a plethora of ways to provide for you, regardless of what it looks like all around you? God sees your heart. He knows that you have a good heart. He sees how you encourage people, how you keep getting up in spite of your challenging circumstances that you've been climbing out of. That tenacity that you have not given up. You are watching me or listening to me, and that's why I'm here to encourage you, just like here in my journal on March the 16th of 2024. God answered that prayer for me. I'm living in that prayer. And that was a big situation. So it is for you. Nothing's too hard for God to work out. Nothing's too hard. Get you a book, start writing down how you're feeling, how you're doing, and start just envisioning yourself, seeing yourself in doing whatever it is that you aspire to, living wherever it is you aspire to, your healthier mind, your healthier body. I'm working on my body. This is a process, right? I said, Lord, I want to be around as long as you have me. And I want to be in good physical, emotional, and mental health, right? And many of you do too, because we can be in excellent physical health and emotionally be a wreck. I want all those areas covered. And that's why I'm on here to remind you God is still answering prayers. He's still opening doors. He's still performing miracles, signs, and wonders. How do I know? Because I am a miracle. My entire life is a testament to what God will do. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. Get up. Keep moving. God will meet you in your movement. He'll meet you in your movement. No weapon formed against you will prosper. God is there to cover you through your process. Learn whatever it is that you need to learn through your life's lessons, but don't give up on prayer. Don't give up on your faith. Don't give up on understanding that as long as you stay in touch with God, meaning, you get up and you do your prayers. You wake up in the morning, Lord, I thank you. You go to bed at night. Maybe it was a tough day. God, it was a tough day. I almost gave somebody a piece of my mind today. Maybe that's their story. But thank you for covering me and keeping me. Help me to be my best. Give me energy. Recharge me when I'm low in my spirit. Uplift me, God. Help me to be a better expression of myself. Help me to represent you well. And you go out each day and you put your best foot forward to be the best person that you can be. In between that, you're doing your exercise. You're encouraging people as you're able. You're helping people as you're able. You're steering clear of negativity. You're not participating in drama. Even within yourself, sometimes the drama is within ourselves. Sometimes we can go on a whole trip mentally about maybe it was a mistake you made. Maybe it was a situation or a circumstance where you feel like you could have done better, but you're beating yourself up over it. Maybe you feel like you never do anything right. Nothing good ever happens for you. Nothing good ever happens to anyone in your family. You just can't seem to finish anything. You start everything and you never finish. You need to start seeing yourself completing whatever that is in your mind's eye. Start seeing yourself wherever it is that you aspire to be. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And start conducting yourself each day as if you're already living in that. Start preparing yourself mentally. How would I behave if what would life look like for me? Excuse me. What would life look like if I'm already living in that which I desire, right? Better health. Maybe you want a spouse, a healthy spouse, right? Someone that God chose for you. Maybe you're praying for the health of a loved one, healing of your children. Maybe you're praying for a coworker, a neighbor, whatever it is. Maybe you're praying for you to do better with your finances, your health, all of it, right? Maybe you need to get up and clean up your house. Maybe you need to start organizing. Maybe it's time to start backing up some of the things in your home and drive it to the Goodwill. Or the local thrift store. They'll give you a receipt. You can use that receipt next year because we're already in this year, 2026. And of course, this video will be on internet for years to come. Bottom line is, clean out the clutter in your environment. If you have things in your home that represent pain, things that are a trigger to you where you come in a house and you see things that remind you of pain, gloom, and doom, it's time to get rid of it, if you're able to. But the more order that we have at home, the clearer we can think. And we're blessed to have a home. Somebody's watching from their car. Somebody's living in their car. Somebody's sleeping on somebody's sofa because they don't have a place to call their own. These are difficult times, right? So as we continue to get up and be our best selves and help and serve, God will then work on the issues and situations that we have, that we need God to open doors for us, right? Just continue to show love and compassion and kindness. Keep serving. Even those of you who may not have the best of circumstances, find some way to help someone in any way that you can. And tap into your community resources. God will open doors for you. And that's my prayer for each of you out there. That you'll look back and see, wow, I'm living in my prayers. And many of us already are. But like I said, I was going through my journal here. And I saw March the 16th of 2024, and I read what I had there and how I was already thanking God for working that situation out for me. I have a lot of detail there where I was thanking God like it had already happened. And then now, when I travel back to that date, it was just 1 month later that God worked it out for me. So there's nothing too hard for God. Whether it's Him touching your body, whether it's Him healing your mind, how you look at yourself, how you look at others, how you interact with your loved ones, your relationships, your finances, whatever it is, your job. Maybe you need a job. Doors are opening for you. Start thanking God for the open door now. Opportunities that you need, start thanking Him for the opportunities now. And I encourage you to get a pen and a booklet. Put the day's date on it. I always put the day's date on my entries, because there are times when I sit and go back and read through them. Even as I read through my journals from many, many years back, I thank God because I can see the growth in me as an individual. I thank God for not leaving my side. A lot of the things I was writing about, I see how God has been healing me over time. And I look back there and I read some of those things and I'm just like, oh God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so far removed from that situation. Thank you so much for helping me to grow and develop, for strengthening me. So it is for you. There's power in writing things down. There's power in already envisioning yourself doing, being, thriving in whatever it is that you aspire to, whatever that looks like for you. And of course, you pray, God, if this is your will, if this is in alignment with what you have for me, thank you. Because I only want what you have for me. I only want who you have for me. I don't want anything that's not connected to you, God, or anybody. I just want you. But Father, there are some things on my heart, right? And you write them down. I need you, God. I need your help. Write them down. And as you write them down, you say, I thank you in advance. I thank you in advance for working this out. I thank you for leading me and guiding me on how to deal with this, how to get through it. And thank you for opening doors. Thank you for helping me to heal and be a blessing to someone else who will need to hear my story, my testimony. Because there's someone out here now that's waiting on you and your healing. Your healing is going to depend on someone else. Someone else needs to hear your story. Because at that point, someone else will be where you are today, or where you were yesterday, and whatever challenge you were going through, God will carry us through it. That's the main idea here. So don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Hold on. God is not through blessing you. He is still doing miracles, signs, and wonders. And then when you get off this video, I want you to stop in the mirror and look at yourself and realize that you are already a miracle because you're still here. You could have given up 1,000,000 times for all that you've been through in life, but you're still here, right? So keep your head up, keep your chin up. You are somebody. You are enough. You are a child of God. Things are working out for your good, for your highest good. God's not going to leave you out here struggling and drowning. Do everything you can on your end. You say, Lord, okay, I'm doing this. Maybe you're trying to get your debt paid down. Okay, God, I paid this and that. Here it is. By faith, I know you have, you're opening a door for me to come up out of this. Give me the strategy, God, for doing what I need to do in this situation. If it's your health, give me the strategy, God. Help me to stick to my exercise. Help me to be stronger, right? To resist the things that I know aren't good for me, and the people who aren't good for me, and the behaviors that aren't good for me, because it's not always other people. Sometimes it's us and this programming that we've allowed to play over and over in our heads throughout our lives. God is here to disrupt that program that is keeping you from your best. That program that tells you this is how life is for you, this is how it ends for you, this is how it's going to be, and this is how it's been for everyone in your family. No, God is here to disrupt all of that and usher you into open doors, new opportunities, okay? So be encouraged. Keep your head up. Do not allow anyone to steal your joy, and hold on to your faith. That mustard seed size faith, even if it's a tiny little bit, hold on to it. God can work with that. He's not complicated. He's not calling for perfect people. If he was, none of us would be doing anything positive. God's looking for ordinary people. He's looking for those who are willing. All you have to do is be willing. Lord, I'm here with all of my issues. Help me, God. That's a complete prayer. And be willing to change. And be willing to take the steps that you need to take. Because he's just not through blessing you. You're already living in some of your prayers. I encourage you to stop and get a notepad out and write down some of the things God has brought you through in this past year. And then you can do in the past 2 or 3 years. What has God done for you? What situations has he delivered you from and brought you out of? Or your loved one, or your best friend, whomever. Some situations where you knew it had to have been God. So think about that. And just start thanking him. Just start thanking him. Thank you, Lord, for bringing me through that. And because you brought me through that, that's my reference point that you're here with me now in the situation that I'm dealing with now, in the situations that we're dealing with now. He's with us. We are not alone. He is real. Okay? Hold on to your faith. Be well. And I'll see you in the next video.